Hi, Mark Preston Milton here, owner of Virtual Success, a technology-based company. You know, I have over 13 years experience in the IT industry working on complex military projects to financial systems such as banking and that kind of things. And looking back over those experiences, I have determined that there is always one methodology and some principles that I always stuck to be able to take a project from point A to point B to point C and end up with some awesome results and some successes and being able to grow the project or the business forward. Now, what I found out is also that the criteria for each one of them actually work within a business process as well, even for business planning, or maybe you're ready to take on a new product line, or maybe you hadn't even started just yet. This could work. This methodology works for anything from a landscaping company to a Fortune 500 company or some of the largest military projects that we have out there. And what I'm going to do today is step through some of those on the board, some high-level views. Time is against us at this time in this video, but I'm going to step through and kind of explain to you what's my methodology and what Virtual Success brings to the table that will work for your business to get the results that you're looking for. So here we go. I call this methodology IDSG, which simply is identify, determine, support, and grow. Those are basically the key elements to anything that you plan to do, whether it be your business or adding a new product line, a new service, because it's simply like this. You have to identify, first off, what's your need, okay? What's the objective? What are you trying to implement? What are you trying to accomplish out here in the market space? Okay, what's your goals? You know, and we even take it down into looking at your brand, your current brand. How is your brand being presented as well? And if you don't have one, you need to identify what that brand looks like. So there's a lot of different subcategories up under each one of these. And as I said, we don't have time to step through every one of them. But just to touch on a few, brand is one of the most important ones. Once we identify your needs and objectives and goals, then we want to determine what the solution is. You know, is it a technology solution? Maybe it's just a business process. Maybe it's some procedures that need to be in place. You know, a lot of times we can solve a lot of problems just going back and looking at your current processes to map it out, to say, okay, last time we just totally launched this new product line and we just stumbled, we didn't get the product to market. Now, why did that happen? Well, we can go back and look at some of your processes, and it's probably just because you miscalculated on something, or maybe you blew the schedule because you forgot about this one piece of legal or acquisition phases, or maybe the technology didn't test out correctly, or you know, whatever the case may be. So we kind of look at some of those areas right there. We dig way down into there to make sure that we get the right solution for your goals and objectives. Okay. Then we got to look at how are we going to support this, you know, and how are you going to sustain this? Are you a one-man show, so to speak, to where you have to not only answer the phones, answer the emails, get out and get your own customers in the whole 9 yards, and do all the work? You know, I've been in that situation before, and it is very difficult to even consider how you're going to grow your business. But I can tell you, people, if you really think about this and you're a one-man show, 10 years from now, or maybe 10 years, maybe you started this 10 years ago or 5 years ago, and today you're looking at it and you're basically doing the same thing you've done since you started. Well, I can tell you, technology and time will pass you by. And you will spend more money in the long run trying to revamp your whole business process and the change behind it. One of the most difficult things there is to do in business is change. drive change within an organization. Now, if you're a one-man team, I can understand that. You may be able to work on yourself harder than you do your business, which is a very good goal to always have. But if you have a staff, change is difficult. If you're used to paper and pen and you want them to go to a digital environment to where you put the stuff into a digital database, a web-based system, that is a little more extreme than having just to work on yourself, trying to get better, as we all do. So there's a lot of things you got to consider on the support and sustainment. Because if you say, this is my need and here's my solution, the only way you're going to get there is if you have the support and the level of planning that you need. And one other thing here under determine is a plan of action. One of the biggest key points here for this is a plan of action. Do you have a plan of action? What does your daily workload look like? What does your weekly workload look like? Can you tell me in a month where you're planning to go? What are you planning to be doing? And more than likely, 90-something% of us would probably say, I need a plan of action because I don't know. I'm just trying to get through the day-to-day, answer the phone, get the emails done, and try to make some money. And that, that does produce some results, but you're not going to be able to ever grow to your fullest potential because you don't have all these pieces in place, and more importantly, you probably don't have a plan of action. And I'll talk a little bit more about plan of action in just a minute. Now, growing. I want you to be able to look at that 10K view, as we like to say, the 10,000-foot view, you're the business owner. You need to be looking out there saying, okay, hey, I'm driving the ship. Everything is channeled in here. We're moving. We're doing wonderful. The infrastructure is in place. My support is rocking. I got my plan of action. I know where I'm going. And, oh, okay, great. I'm ready to take on this new product line, or I want to implement this new service, or I want to start up a new strategy, or some kind of thing like that. So you can step back and look at that 10,000-foot view, or the 40,000-foot view if you really want to get big. You don't want to just put yourself in this one little track without the support and solutions. I mean, you need to be looking out here. You need to look up there on top of that mountain. Where am I going? Okay, here's the top of your mountain. Here's your goal way up here. And then how are you going to get there? All these levels, all these plans of actions that take you week after week, month after month, year after year to get you to the top where you want to see yourself and have success and have results. Now, one thing I will put in big letters here is results. Why is that important? Well, it's very important to me. Virtual Success, our motto really is integrity, results, success. We are a results-driven company. If I can't get you results, then I don't want to be in business. Results, it pays the bills. Results keep a business and people employed. And results get you from point A to point B to point C. Everything we do up under all these different line items has measurable metrics. And we sit down and show you this. We report it to you because I want to come look you straight in the face and say, here's what happened. And here's where either we're slacking or here's where we're improving and here's where we got to go. And this is, something else we have to change. So it's kind of like a model that kind of works in a partnership, so to speak. So, this is not a $29.95 deal. You can't buy this. And people are not just going to come up and take it on and work it like this. We spend 4 to 5 weeks minimum with you. We also want to go into the 6 and 12-month stretches and be a part of what you're trying to implement and help you strategize this. And if you have a staff, then we can train your staff how to focus on this model and work it through the process. And then once they've got it and the mentoring's done, we completely step right out of your way and let you go on about your business. And you call us back whenever you need some consulting or whatever or whatnot. So this is not it's not a $39.95 solution. 4 to 5 weeks before you even consider starting this with us. And we have some of the best people from the industry that's been there, done that, has lots of successes on projects. And more importantly, they all come with results. So that's my IDSG methodology and model. That virtual success is that's our core values of our company. Integrity, results, equals success. And so I want to thank you for watching my video, and I look forward to working with you, and enjoy the rest of the videos on the website as well. And I look forward to talking to you. Thank you so much.